Okay, for 11e, we have these three terms. And before we use, that perfect square trinomial factoring or that difference of squares factoring, look, minus 18, 24, and minus 8. Look at the coefficients. From all three coefficients, we can factor out a minus 2. Well, you could factor out a 2 or a minus 2, but since there's a leading negative number, I'm going to factor out the minus 2 to make things more, I guess, prettier. So what happens when we do that? We get 9x squared. We factored out the minus 2 from 24xy, so we're really left with minus 12xy. And then minus 2 goes into minus 8 4 times, so that's plus 4, and then there's that y squared. Now take a look at this and take a look at this. They're both perfect squares. And we know that the form for a perfect square trinomial is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. And these trinomials can be factored into this. So if we clarify that this is in the form of this, then we can use this shortcut, right? So why don't we use that? Why don't we see if this takes the form of this? If this does take the form of this, that means that a squared is equal to 9x squared and b squared equals to 4y squared. So let's see if that's true. Well, we know that a squared is 9x squared, which means a is just the square root of that, which is 3x. So this is a, and a squared is this. Now what about b squared? That equals to this, so b equals to 4y. No, not 4y, the square root of 4y squared, which is 2y. So that's b, and b squared is this. Now let's clarify the middle part. That's all that matters here, because a squared and b squared, they could be true as long as these are perfect squares. But this middle term matters the most, because if it doesn't work, that means we can't use this shortcut. And if it does, then we could use this, which is perfect. So now let's choose this. Let's see if this works. We have a minus 2a, which is 3x, and b, which is 2y. So does this work? Minus 2 times 3x times 2y is minus 12xy. So it does work. That's awesome. Now we can use this shortcut. We get a minus b, which is 3x minus 2y. So 3x minus 2y. And that's all to the power of 2.